Alright, well, it's back up now. And these Zerglings are actually going to cause quite a bit of an issue for stacks. Oh, that's a good point. I have no idea if he knows or not. Okay, no, the last Zerg that was playing in here was Viking Ghost. That's what his name was. These two mutas. He's getting tunneling claws, but okay, he does. Okay, never mind. He doesn't have Baneling. Okay, he does have Baneling speed on the way too. So there's a drop going in for big stacks into the main. But yeah, the first Zerg that I had that was playing, like, he lifted up all of his units and Overlords and he was going to go drop them into Protoss's main. And the Protoss was massing Void Rays, and he flew them into Void Rays. It was a very sad day for any Zerg. So this is actually going to do a lot of damage. Like, I don't know if he'll actually be able to kill this drop in the main, because his units are coming in like one at a time. He's lost so many mutas already. Banelings? Oh. Baneling's pretty good. Alright, yeah. Like, he's done so much damage here. Maybe someday he'll get to go take his third, and then he'll be even better off. Yeah, I've noticed that. So at least he should have a window where he's at least safe from any attacks, because the units can't be remade. I would kind of like to see Evildoer take another base, or make more queens or something, you know. I don't think he knows why he can't take that base. Yeah, I agree. He is way oversaturated. But, like, this orbital's been floating for a while. Okay, there we go. He finally scanned. Because that orbital's full on energy. Alright, so he just mule hammered his base. And yeah, 33 is way too many to have on one base. He should definitely take some of those down to his third base now. He could probably go take the gold base and not get found. Okay, fair enough. Well, this third looks like it's going to get sniped off, and he's also got an army in the natural. The Baneling nest was being remade still, so he obviously didn't restart it immediately. So with big stacks being maxed out, I think that might be game. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think there's a bad trade in the world he can take. And that is GG. Big Stacks takes game number 1. Alright, so gotta go fix the sound. That is a thing. Alright, so it should be fixed now. I believe so anyway. Oh, we're not using that right now. I think something that would also be really cool would be to just like have like a massive like 8-man bronze free for all. I mean, I would do it. I've never gotten to play a free for all because every time I've thought about playing free for all and like I've queued for it and everything, just didn't go very well. Alright, so let's find Cloud Kingdom. Okay. Ladder edition. I'm looking for a Blizzard version. Okay, there we go. Evildoer versus Big Stacks. Cutting the VODs for this is going to be impossible. Yeah, I've had that problem too, because, like, you know, for example, if I say 15 pool to, like, you, for example, you know exactly what I mean. But if I tell someone who just started, hey man, go 15 pool and then 15 hatch, they're just like, oh, what the hell does that mean? You know? So, Exiled, is the sound fixed?
And his name is John C.
Vandy Sarage, thank you for the follow. He... Yeah, I don't know, that's fucking weird, like, it's not working. No. Maybe a window capture instead or something? Damn, this dude feisty. Alright, a window capture Skype. Shit.
And his name is John C.
Soda 2011, aka Blake, thank you for the follow. Yeah, dude, that's weird. Like, the Skype's just not going through. I don't understand. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go for it. Hey, evildoer. Alright, I guess we'll just get started. Cause I don't know. Maybe I have to update my obs or something stupid. I don't know. Alright, so we have Big Stacks up a game in the series. Alright, so in the top right hand side we have our Teal Zerg player Evildoer, who's quite ready to get his revenge on the player here in the bottom left, our Red Terran Big Stacks. So last game we kind of saw Evildoer do some kind of weird Zerg 1-1-1, Roaches, Zerglings, Banelings with Burrow and Burrow Roaches. Hopefully he goes a little more dedicated to one tech path this time, instead of making a little bit of everything. I think that would work a little bit better, I don't know about you. And then Big Stacks just kind of macroed his way to near max army and then just attacked across the map and won. He also had a pretty nasty drop in the main that did quite a bit of damage as well. Okay, so we've got Evildoer sent out an extremely early drone. I don't know, he might be proxy hatching. What do you think? Well, he would have, but he just put 3 drones in. Yeah, rip. I think a proxy hatch would have been like grade A material right now. What the hell, he pulled 4 SCVs? God damn. He wasn't playing around. Like, I know getting your SCV harassed while it's trying to build is annoying, but Jesus. That's kind of how I judge my Terran opponent, is how well they handle that. And like... I killed someone's drone. I killed someone's probe while it was mining. Like, I just set my SCV, my probe to attack the SCV, and he just completely ignored it, and it was getting kills, and he just didn't do anything. I don't know. And like, that's my favorite part about Archon mode, though. Like, whenever I'm the micro, not the macro, I always just take one probe, and I just harass the hell out of their mineral line. It's so much fun. It's like the best part of Archon mode. Alright, so we got... What do we have here? So Evildoer looks like he's gonna do something normal here. He doesn't have any vision of his natural though, so if there was some sort of bunker rush or something coming, which there's not, he'd be in trouble. He's taking both gases. I don't really know. Is that like how... Nice pull all? What? I'm gonna assume that's referring to the 4 SCV pull earlier. But at the same time, he took both gases, so, 2 base muta, maybe? Like, is that how 2 base muta works? I don't know. I don't understand 2 base muta, so... Well, I guess he just took them to look pretty, because he hasn't put any drones in either of them. I think he's actually going to take a 3rd base. If he's taking a 3rd base, then he can't afford to mine gas anyway. Nope, actually it just looks like he's going to go scout with this drone. So, Did they ever say what was up with like this flying shark thing? Right there in the middle of the map. Oh, he's so dirty. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep the vision on his side of the map and only talk about what he's doing. He's got the stream pulled up. Alright, well, since he's listening to the stream, I guess I can tell him what he's doing does not make sense. Alright, you got 800 minerals here. Probably want to do something with that. Yeah, you're probably going to want to get some gas going since you've got it. But at the same time, he doesn't have any real defensive measures yet. If there was some sort of attack coming, he was coming with an attack from the Terran players here. He wouldn't have any defenses. He doesn't have a defensive Roach Warren. He doesn't have defensive Banelings. He doesn't have anything. And TY Chosen says no snipers. And, yeah. But let's see here. So I'm looking, and right now there's a slight supply lead for the Terran. He just made a buttload of Zerglings, I'm assuming because of what I said earlier. And this is that awkward moment he realizes he forgot Zergling speed. Spent too long listening to me, he forgot about Zergling speed, oh my god. Yeah. But really, he should be afraid of this Cloak Banshee coming into his third base soon. He's got his Zerglings rallied, but I don't think they're going to be able to do too much. He doesn't have any Overseers or anything. It looks like he's going to go for some Roach Hydra. Okay, so the Lings are moving around out front, but they're still slow Lings, so they can't really do anything. Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't have a Baneling nest on the way or anything, so these Lings really aren't going to do anything. I think he actually even canceled Ling Speed. Yeah, he sure did. Just to prove me wrong, he canceled Ling Speed. So these Zerglings aren't going to be able to do too much. They're just wasted supply, kind of. Let's see here. He's not upgrading either of his Roaches or Hydras. I'm not too sure if he's going to dedicate to one more than the other or not. I'm looking around, and I'm not really seeing too much of anything from Evildoer, though. I'm not, like, he's got a ton of gas banked up. He's not really making any upgrades or anything. I don't know. He doesn't really have very good map vision, but if he is, I don't know if he's watching the stream, but I know he's at least listening, so. Let's see. He doesn't have any drones at his third, really. So that's gonna... He doesn't have any drones, like, at all, really, now that I look at it. He's got 43 drones across 3 bases. And he's got this Marine just hacking away at his Hydras. I don't know if you see that or not. But those are the most passive... Oh, damn it. They changed their religion. Alright, so he's gonna have a Roach, Hydra, Slow Ling army. Innovating new unit styles every day. Let's look. Active forces, a little bit in favor of the Zerg player. Let's take a look at the upgrades. Okay. Getting a pretty decent picture. There's a 4th base going down for Evildoer, but I feel like that's kind of a waste. I feel like at this point he should just make a macro hatchery because he doesn't have the drones to saturate 2 bases, let alone 4. These lings are going to move forward and see what they can see up here. I think that tank could be in a little bit of a better position. All those lings do get cleaned up without losing any units, so that's pretty good for him. I like this little wall he's got up at his natural, though. And there is a drop in the natural. Should do a pretty good amount of damage. Unfortunately, he does have a lot of the Marines shooting at a reactor, an extractor, instead of drones. He sends all of the drones, but the medevac's just going to heal the Marines through drones. You know, bio unit's pretty good. So let's see. He just got 16 drones out of that. 28 remaining. This army's still sitting here for the Zerg player. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, he's got 12 Hydras on the way. He finally cleans up those Marines. And those Marines got that extractor that they had it out for whatever reason. He's got 30 bazillion of his overlords sitting in the corner beside his main and his 3rd. Looks like he's going to clear up this little rocks outside of the Terran's natural to make sure he doesn't have to walk up too much of a choke. So that's good. Oh, man, that tank is going to be clutch for this defense, though. I would like to see him get another one and put it, like, by the rocks at his natural, if you know what I'm talking about, like, right about here. I think that would be a pretty good place because the roaches and hydras shouldn't be able to shoot it. Yeah, I think most of those are probably Zerglings, though. I think he should get himself a good concave around this top of the ramp, and then he would probably be pretty set. Right now he is enjoying quite a supply lead. I wonder how much of that is workers, though. Yeah, Evildoer has an army supply lead because he's got less than half the workers of Big Stacks. Big Stacks taking this fight outside of the range of his tanks. I don't know if it's going to pay off. It's pretty close. I think he's going to kill off enough here to at least make a big dent. Okay, yeah, I think he can take that loss with the economic lead he's got. Evildoer, yeah, he's got a big army that wasn't even part of that fight, too. Like, honestly, at this point, Big Stacks could just load that up and just take off across the map and probably end the game. And Evildoer's still at 34 workers. That's gotta sting a little bit. He's still only mining, like, this 3rd base essentially hasn't really even been touched, except for like 3 of the patches, I think. He's still actually got a fair amount of minerals in his main too, surprisingly. The Terran's doing fairly well. His upgrades are going clean. He's got his 4th command center just finished up. Zerg is regrouping, it looks like. He does have some infestors, but I mean, even if he fungled the whole army, he's got like 4 roaches and a few hydras to his name to clean up the rest. You better run those away. He can't lose those. Man, they're so fat. Oh man, he loses 2 right off the bat. I think he's gonna lose more. Oh, oh, he missed the front of the army. Oh boy. So he lost like half of them right there. There's some ravens coming out. But this army is extremely low. That fungal is actually probably going to kill the majority of the army. Oh my god, do you see this? That Marine's just like, nope, not going to shoot him. Not going to shoot him. Oh my god. Why? He just walked. Oh my god. I hope he knows the infestor doesn't have an attack. Because he just right-clicked the marine with his infestor. That infestor's seen things, man. He couldn't live with himself anymore. So we've got Evildoer down 100 supply now. Yeah, I think we're getting pretty close to seeing the GG call here. Yeah, he can just TA move across the map into his main. And pretty much GG from there. He loads up. He's gonna drop. Yeah, there's no way he can clean up this army. He doesn't have banelings. Like, he doesn't even have access to banelings. He doesn't even have a baneling nest. These roaches aren't gonna do a whole lot because this is 2-2 bio with only 3 marauders. But I mean, even still, 2-2 bio. It's no joke. He just threw down some preemptive infested Terrans. That's what I'm going for. Turns out they don't do a whole lot if you don't have them where you're fighting. Unfortunately. Well, that whole army's just getting massacred everywhere. And we've got Evildoer dropping below 20 supply. Soon he'll be pretty much dead. Which, he is dead. What's his APM at? Is he even... Okay, he is doing something. Let's find out what he's doing. He's messing with the infestor. Now he's not doing anything. I mean, I understand. I hate Terran too. I hate Terran too. I understand. Let's see. I know Big Stack's working on a big No? He's got 50 APM, so he's not typing. That's a clutch hatchery right there. And that is the game. Big Stacks takes the game 2-0. And now I'm gonna check the chat, see if anybody in the Twitch chat wants to play. I need to figure out how to get your sound going through, if it's still not. Alright, let's message exiled. Alright, so for... I forgot you can delete messages now. I did try monitor capture, exiled. Alright, so actually, okay. Well, I'm not sure how why Skype isn't working. Well, Chosian, we can reserve you a game for later. Trying to think here, because those two games, I really didn't get to watch what you did in the second game because I didn't want to show your base or anything. But in the first game, I really liked what you did, but I feel like you should have cleaned up your third a little bit quicker, because you had a Ling burrowed at your third for a long time that you didn't clean up, and then whenever you even came back to clean it up, you still took a while to do that. But that's alright, that happens to everyone. But I do remember now in the first game you had like 33 workers in your natural, and you had like 10 in your main or something. So make sure to keep an eye on your saturation. And if you keep your eye on your saturation, you should be good. As far as that goes anyway. Alright, so I do have one person. I have a Diamond Leaguer that says he will play. Or did that guy accept? Okay, invite to party. So once I find him an opponent, we can get going. See if I can't find anybody in here that's close. Like everyone's either like gold or away. I would like to, but I play a lot, so. Oh, well, thank you. Sometimes I just feel like I understand the game better than I can put into words, and I feel retarded whenever I try and explain it. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't say it. Yeah. And, like, that's the other thing I hate is, like, the fear of, like, telling someone the wrong thing. Like, even though I know what I'm talking about. Alright, I'm gonna... .16.6 is what I aim for normally. Filter SC advice, keep making for a third even if it's not down. That's weird. Firestorm says my Twitch isn't showing up for him. That's weird. Don't know why that is. Well, that other guy left, so I guess he didn't wanna Maybe this guy will play. Okay, so maybe this guy will play. Yep. Do you know who the barcode on our team is? Because he's on all the time, but like, I never talk to him, and I never see him say anything or do anything. And obviously I don't know what his name is since he's a barcode. This guy is boosting people to masters. That's a thing. That's what he said. He said boosting for free, message me for details / proof. So in other words, he's hacking accounts. No one's gonna do that for free.
And his name is John C.
Exiled, thank you for the follow. I feel like you follow every time you're in here. I don't understand, because I'm pretty sure that's not the first time. Maybe that's what it is. Like all the diamond players are away. Apparently. They're either away or not responding. My God. Jesus, typing is hard. Tim the Bear. Invite. Once I find that account. Huh. I mean, if he wants to do this, then yeah. Invite away. Wait, it says he's... It's weird, like is his thing like shadowed out for you? Tim the Bear, yeah. I don't know. Alright, let's see. What's a map we haven't picked yet? Howling Peak. I don't think that was a ladder map. Was it? We'll see. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Dude, what are you talking about? The maps that are coming out now are the fun maps. Alright, let's make sure this guy wants to play. What do you say, Siegfried? Do you want to go get him? Motherfucker, he's eating an apple. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Fucking troll.
And his name is John C.
We have John Cena in the house again. All the StarCraft badness. Thanks for the follow. Do what? It's my follow notification, yeah. I had it set to something else. I literally just switched it to that today. Because I thought that might be more enjoyable for people. I like it. Because I don't know if you've ever heard the song WAP, but I used to have that as like the follow notification, so for the longest time, every time I heard that song, it made me happy because it would remind me of getting a follower on Twitch. Yeah. Now, if only I could turn that into a recurring viewer someday. Yeah, I know. This is a big stream for me. Because, like, I don't know, like, after I started streaming, like, every other day, or pretty much every day, with only, like, 2 days off, about a month ago, I think. And then I started getting to the point where, like, as long as I'm playing StarCraft, I get around 6 to 8 every day. Anyway, starting in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the blue Zerg player, who's eating an apple. It is Tim the Bear. And in the top right side, we have Enphase's AWVZ as our red Zerg player. It's going to be the first mirror matchup of the day, I think. Oh wait, maybe I had a TVT earlier? I don't know, but I do know for sure this is the first ZVZ. And this game might actually make sense. So, I'm looking forward to that. Like, I played this random earlier, because I was playing a few ladder games to warm up before I started doing the cast. And, so he ended up being Protoss, and I scouted him with my probe, and when I walked into his base, I saw he was building his stuff at the front, and I was like, okay, well, whatever. Then I left with my probe, and then he sent his probe into my main and put pylons behind my natural mineral line, and I was like, oh shit, please tell me that wasn't a forge. Turns out it was a forge, and I didn't click it, so yeah, and then he canceled the pylons. He was like, God, your cannon defense sucks. And I was like, well, to be fair, I don't really get cannon rushed anymore. People have evolved past that, minus like 5 people. Can't you really? Oh my god. Yep. Yep. Tim's taking a bite of the apple. It's got to take a second. That's another thing that's always killed me, are like APM elitists. Like, oh my god, you only had 100 APM in the first 2 minutes? How did you beat me? What were you doing with 300 APM for the first 30 seconds of the game? Was that drone really that necessary to be microed that hard? Like, come on, man. Yeah, like, I have no reason to take 10 years off my keyboard by railing 123 repeatedly. Like, I mean, I've gotten to the point where I spam a little bit, but like, I don't try and get like I don't know if you've ever seen Caldor used to do APM videos, and watching Losira's hands made my hands hurt. It was scary. He was so fast. Oh my god, yeah. On Reddit like a month ago, Losira had a video posted of him because people thought he was using a macro. And people were like, no, he just fucking clicks that fast. And it's ridiculous. Like, I don't understand. Like, he literally clicks so fast. I don't even know how his mouse just doesn't even give out. Because my mouse would just straight up give out on me if I did that. And then another thing that I was talking about stream-wise to do, like, obviously we wouldn't be like the #1 people for information or whatever, but I was talking with Icarus about like setting up a talk show, because I think that would be cool, like having mid-level players talking about the game, because you know not everyone can be pros. So that was something I was thinking about trying to do potentially. And then TY Chosen says, who gets banned first? And the answer to that is AWVZ. I take it Tim the Bear is just too entertained with his apple to make banlings at the moment, so we'll see if that comes into... Oh my god, he's making so many Zerglings. He's taking another fucking bite. That's a new one. I can't go to practice. I'm eating an apple, Mom. I'm sorry. So the banling nest should be done pretty soon. Zergling speed's gonna finish a little bit quicker for AWVZ. I'm gonna have to find something else to call him. That's too much for me. We'll call him Hops. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Alright, so Ling speed's finished up for both of them about the same time. Another 16 Lings coming out for him, by the way. Does this Overseer see those banelings? Nope. That's not too good for him. Because he's... Oh, man. He's not going to see these banelings until they're on his doorstep. This is the most intense moment of his EVZ. He's going to get the queen. Oh, man, why did you undefend the queen? Oh, Lord. Run! Run!
And his name is John C.
Thank you for the follow. I'll see who that was in a second. You timed that perfectly, by the way, whoever did that. I appreciate that. The Giggle Puss just followed at the perfect time, because that queen's name is John Cena. And ZVZ is actually one of the 2 main reasons I quit Zerg. God damn it, he's still eating that fucking apple. God damn it. You had one fucking job. I was wondering why he didn't run the drones away. How many fucking apples is he eating? What the f... This is the slowest eating man in the world. It was a trap. It was a trap. Damn it. Oh man. Thinking of switching to Terran? Dude, Terran's so much fun. Like, I suck so bad with Terran, though. Like, I only got it to Diamond, but Terran's a lot more fun, in my opinion, even if you suck with it. My biggest problem is that I can't split Marines against Banelings, and I can't allow myself to play Mech, because I would rather bash... I just realized all of the games have been 2-0s. I must suck at picking players. Anyway, as I was saying, I can't get myself to play mech, so I can't really... Like, I have like a 30% win rate versus Zerg, but my Terran account has like a 60-70% win rate. I had an 89% win rate against Protoss for a while. Dude, mech is just not fun to me. And like, that's my biggest problem with TVT. Yeah, I actually really like Biotank because, like, you know, against Terran, that... Alright, we're gonna take like a minute-long break so I can use the bathroom and everything. But my biggest problem with TVT, for example, when I was learning, everybody was doing that stupid-ass 2-tank, 8-marine drop, and I died to it every time until I eventually learned where to put my units to stop it. And then, like, even then, I would still die from time to time. And then now it's more like I have the issue of occasionally I run into mech and it just... Like, if you get to a certain point in the game, in a certain map, you just want to shoot yourself. Like Iron Fortress cost spawns, GG, just leave. Alright, well, we're going to take a short break. I'm going to go get a drink, use the bathroom, everything. So, we will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alrighty, let's drop the overlay. So, I'm gonna let you pick the map. How about that? I'm gonna let you pick the map. Yep. Oh, okay. Sounds good to me. Alright, there are so many overgrowth maps. Holy God. Yeah, it was, yeah, for so long. And like every fucking Terran would go camp their tanks outside my base and make me sad. Oh, wrong person. Alright, we good to go? Oh wait, I should probably... Yeah. I mean, we're ready. Who cares if they're ready? Just start that shit. Fucking... stocked up on apples. God damn it. Alright, so in the bottom left hand corner we have our teal Zerg, Tim the Bear. And in the top right corner we have our red Zerg player, AWVZ, who's also up 1-0, and looking at his icon, it actually looks really cool. I think it's like the Earth, red versus blue, but I think it's shrunk a little bit. Like when you zoom in, it looks like the Earth was shrunk a little bit past its normal image. Tim the Bear's had enough of this shit. He wants to build he can eat his apple and play at the same time. I'm just glad to know that my cheesy ways are rubbing off on others. We'll see. I think... I can't remember if AW went hatch first last game or not, honestly. This was my favorite map to 6 full on. And we have Swarm L with the 8th follow of the day. I'm actually getting pretty close to my follower record, and I think my record was like 12 in one day whenever I did one of the Game for Life charity streams, I think. Like 12 or something. So I want to thank everybody for following. Hope you guys are all enjoying this. At least a little bit. Hopefully learning something too. And what we're going to learn here is how good AW is at holding off a 7 pool. Or was it a 6 pool actually? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. He's actually gonna dodge the overlords, and it's a good thing he. But it doesn't matter because 2 of the lings got spotted by the other one. So all this is now wasted time, and there are 2 spines started in opposite sides of the base. I don't know if Tim's gonna be able to pull it off, man. It'll be close. Yeah. I mean, he's doing that so that way they don't get spotted. Because, like, now he's going to focus on that one, but the other one's going to have time to finish. I believe. Not getting a cancel on that kind of hurts. But it's not the end of the world, I don't think. He has spotted the other one, but it's done. Like, if he fights right there, he's going to lose some lings out of it. Now he needs to uproot it and put it behind the mineral line while he's distracted. He needs to hurry. He needs to hurry. Yeah, like I said, he's focusing down the spawning pool, so now's his time to do it. And so from here, it just becomes a scrappy fight. And the spawning pool, this is one of those times that you really wish you put it behind the mineral line. And you're kind of kicking yourself for not doing it. But like, at this point, if he loses the spawning pool, all those Zerglings are going to die. Because those Zerglings are so low. The broodlings will come out and just kill everything, I'm pretty sure, at least. Oh man, it's a massacre. I don't even know who's coming out ahead. I would assume it's AW because of the supplies. Yeah, can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? I think he can feel it. He's not in a good position anymore. Which, actually, I was playing in one of the WCS qualifiers, and I had to play this GM player, and I've never even won the... Okay, well, he just... Yeah, GG. He did this interesting thing. Like, I proxy 2-gated him, and he hatched before pooled, so I thought I was just going to pool up some zealots and be good. But he put a spine crawler behind the mineral line, behind his spawning pool, and then he put a... What's it called? He put an Evo chamber beside the spawning... Beside the spine crawler, so I couldn't get to it. Yeah, and it ended up getting me killed. I was so sad. And I actually won 2 of my games on my Terran account with SCV pulls. Like, just straight up SCV pulling, because I was trying to put it in bronze, so I was just trying to lose 5 straight games. But F10N got boring, so I just A-moved them across. And 2 of the Protosses just sat there and, like, watched their probes get massacred. It didn't make any sense. Alright. Oh, there's some bronze players in. So maybe we can get them in here. See if they want to play. Yeah. Cool, we got 1. Alright, we got 2. Let's just add them in here. Ultraman. What was the other dude's name? Haruka. Alrighty then. Brupping cows. Woot. Bob's cow. What the fuck? Oh, this guy's friends with Tim the Bear. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so I'll let you pick the starting map. King Sejong? Alright. We haven't seen that map yet. That's the one thing I'm really trying to do is not play the same maps over and over. And I've been trying to do different matchups, and I've actually surprisingly been doing pretty good with that considering I haven't asked anybody what race they are, just, do you want to play? God damn it. This dude spends all of his money on apples, guaranteed. Oh, I didn't update my follower goal. I should probably do that. Alright, so that puts us at 8. Unless I missed one somewhere. I don't think I did. Yeah, that was always my favorite thing to do though, was 7 pool and then spine crawler rush. Worked every time. So 2 people haven't accepted. I wonder who it is. Because everyone's talking except for Haruka, so I don't know. Well, Tim is a troll, so I mean, we'll see, we'll see. Alrighty. Starting! I just wish that StarCraft was a more enjoyable game to lose, you know? Like, it is so hard to lose like, if you're playing someone that's way better than you, for example, it's basically impossible to not just pitter around in your base until you die. Especially when you're first learning the game. Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't ask the other dude if he was ready. Shit. 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 Hey Aragon, how's it going, man? So this is going to be our 3rd bronze match of the day, I believe. The other ones have been a little bit higher. Damn it, I forgot to change the title again. I had 2 jobs. Alright, well on the top left we have our Teal Protoss Ultraman. You can introduce our Terran player if you'd like. Alright, so Haruka volunteered for this, so maybe he's got something special in mind for us. Some sort of interesting build or something. Like, I know anytime I get to play a show match against a Terran, I like to do Proxy Immortals because it's funny and no one knows what's going on, including me. And then Ultraman, he wasn't quite sure what a show match was, and he wasn't really sure how this was going to work, so maybe I should explain it for others who don't really know. Basically what I was wanting to do with this is cast these games, and at the same time as casting, I kind of want to coach. Like, I want to practice coaching so I can get better at it, and I think this is one way that I could kind of help 2 players at one time. Obviously, the coaching won't be quite as good because I won't be paying solely attention to what you're doing, but I can still kind of pick up on things that you're doing and different habits that you might have. Like, for this, for example, Ultraman's taking his gas first. You don't really want to do that. And he canceled it, so I guess he knows that too. Alright, he just said shit. I think he realized he forgot his gateway. Alright. He knows he messed up. It's all good if you know you messed up. And Aragon, if you'd like to play after this, just there's a chat channel called the Bronze League Arena. If you join that, it'll be a lot easier for me to find you and be able to invite you and everything. So that'll help me quite a bit. And I'll try and find you a game you can play after this series is over. I don't believe there's any objections to that. And so our Terran player looks like he's doing a pretty standard build. If I were to watch him right now, I wouldn't say he was a Bronze Leaguer. And he is getting a Marine first. He made his gas, so he needs to put some SCVs in there. Let's see, Ultraman needs to get his. There's the Cyber Core. I'm just glad he's not doing Anade's build. The other Protoss I had, he would go pylon, forge, gateway. Yeah, every game. And then he wouldn't make warp gate, so he made me sad. Yeah. I was like, come on, man, just please. And then he was like, where do I get it? And then I was like, oh, okay, now things make sense. And like, that's the kind of thing that I'm trying to really figure out how to coach, is like, the basic understanding. Like, for example, right now it's really easy for me to coach someone who's usually like plat or diamond because they have a basic understanding. I just have to help them out with some builds and reactions to what they scout and whatnot. But like bronze players and newer players, I just generally have to kind of give them the ground floor for everything, which is a little bit harder for me to do. Because I really don't want to mess that up, you know? Like, it's one of those things, if I fuck up telling you how to do this, you might do it wrong the whole rest of the time you play. And I would feel so bad about that. And Ultraman's not really using any of his chrono boosts. In fact, his Nexus is full energy now. Should probably start chronoing out some probes. Oh man, his Zealot's getting kited to hell. Send your Stalker. Send the Stalker.
His name is John C.
We now have a stalker named John Cena. Thank you, Aragon Rules, for the follow. Hope you're enjoying this, and I hope I can give you some good advice whenever we get around to seeing your games. Alright, so Haruka's got quite a bit of spare supply. He's got 2 Reapers that aren't doing a whole lot. You should probably get those on the other side of the map. Get them doing something. Oh, yeah, he should probably turn that into an orbital first. Never delay your orbital, guys. Unless you're doing some sort of Super Gosu next level cheese that involves you planetary rushing, never skip your first orbital. And then here's another thing. I see a lot of, like, for me, even whenever I was in bronze through gold pretty much, anytime I would get blink, it was pretty much like a wasted investment because either I was too slow to react, or I wasn't paying attention to my stalkers when they got attacked, so blink just ended up being a wasted thing. Like, it was literally only good for all-inning. Like, I would get my observer there and blink the units in the base, and that was about it. Everything else was just them dying. So I really don't recommend getting blink unless you get really good at using it. I would recommend just waiting and getting charge, because charge lots are pretty fucking good, if I do say so myself. We got a scan going down, and he doesn't see anything of Ultraman's. He misses all the tech. So right now, he doesn't know anything that Ultraman's doing. He just knows that there's at least 2 gateways because he saw 2 units warping in. If he was paying attention to that. Yeah, he only has vision of 1 gateway, but I'm saying, like, whenever the scan was going down, 2 units were warping in, so he might have noticed that. Is there a Robo Bay going down? Or facility, rather. No, it's Bay. Yeah, I always get them mixed up too. Fucking Protoss. Alright, we've got a pretty heavy supply block here for Haruka. He does have 1-1 on the way. Question is, does he have an armory? If he doesn't have an armory, then it's just going faster than... Let's see here. He took most of his gases at his natural pretty early. I wonder if he's going to do anything with that. He supply blocked again. That stings a bit. He might want to drop a few supply call downs. There's a hallucinated phoenix coming across the map, which should scout out pretty much anything he needs to see. Alright, so let's see. What's he going to see? He's going to see everything. These 2 engineering bays researching. Oh man, the Terran doesn't have stim. He hasn't started stim either. He does have combat shield. Yeah. The one thing I would say is that this push could be really scary because he's got a ton of Marines with combat shields. But if he waits too much longer, it's going to be too late. Like once Colossus... Oh man, he's so supply blocked. He just dropped 4 pylons. It's going to be a long time before that Colossus even gets started. So, since he saw that push out sitting right there, usually what I would like to do is drop a pylon out in front of my natural, and then drop a cannon or 2, because it's really hard for like non-medevac bio to push into cannons and stalkers and Colossus. It's just too much damage. That is a good thing to point out, because with the armory coming down so late, like the 1-1's been done for a long time. He could have had 2-2 probably about a third of the way done if he would have had that going. To be honest, I don't think the Terran's going to attack until he gets his first set of medevacs. That would be whenever I would attack. Like, as soon as I get the first 2 medevacs out, I would send the 2 medevacs in the main, and then I would attack the natural at the same time. But hopefully stim would be done before then, because, you know, that would be a lot better, but I think it could still work. Yeah. So the only thing I don't like about him sitting this army out there, though, is like if there was like a warp prism or something to fly in, he'd be so out of position. Obviously he's safe from that, but if he wasn't, he would be in a lot of trouble. We've got 1-1 finishing up for the Protoss now. And he's got 1 Colossus. He's got... Oh my god, I didn't even realize he put down a second Robo. That second Robo, man. He's got a Dark Shrine, and I don't see any turrets. There are no turrets. If he warps in DTs and sends them across the map, they're going to be really good. This third might get cancelled. We'll see. There's only 2 medevacs with this army, so like 1 big stim and he's going to be in trouble, you know. But we'll see how that goes for him. He's scanning to make sure there are no observers, I believe, but there are definitely not. Where is the Protoss army? Where'd the Protoss army go? What the hell? Why? Well, he's gonna lose this natural now. For free. Oh man, that move command. Oh, why? No, don't fight up the ramp! Terran doesn't fight up ramps! No, that's... Oh my god, that hurts. Oh! Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! He's calling him out! If I was Haruka there, I would have just knocked down the Nexus and then got the hell out. That would have been my goal. Yeah, I mean, he lost, you know, a few workers. Let's take a look here. He lost 9 workers, you know. Big deal whenever you kill an entire Terran army. Like, luckily the Terran is on 3 bases, so replenishing that army isn't impossible right now, but still, you don't want to lose an army like that. And right now, this Protoss army moving across the map isn't huge, but because of the army he just killed off, it might be enough to actually do a lot of damage. The only thing I'm worried about is there are no zealots with this. On top of the fact that there's no zealots, there's not a whole lot of anti-air. There's 5 stalkers. I wonder if John Cena... Oh my god, he just hallucinated like... 4... Yeah, he hallucinated 4 Colossus. I think this is actually going to work. That's some next level strats right there. I don't even think to do that half the time. Oh man. BM League, GG! I need Boo's GG button. And Ultraman takes game number 1. Pretty convincingly. Oh. Oh, he DC'd. Yeah, Aragon, I know you're gonna play. These are Iron Fortress, oh shit. Alright, just wait for everyone to get up in the game. Oh, stretch. Aruka canceled the ready process. RIP. I have to cancel the ready thing since he dropped out. Oh boy. He's gonna be sad when you tell him he can't. I wonder who's not readying up. Don't know if what we're waiting on here. I mean, he didn't. I mean, he left the game and he quit off the score screen and everything, so he was there at least. Alright. Yeah, it was him. Okay. Invite Mephisto. Sure, why not? Oh man, I wonder what he has in store for Iron Fortress, because no one picks Iron Fortress without a plan, right? So in the bottom right hand side I have the teal Protoss player, Ultraman, who is up one game in the series due to a very questionable Terran engagement in the last game, moving up a ramp against 4 Colossus. Never a good idea. And in the bottom left corner we have the purple Terran Haruka, who was doing fairly well up until said ramp moment of last game. So.
And his name is John C.
It's me every time. We have a purple Terran player named John Cena. Hi, Chosen. Thank you for the follow. You make lucky number 9 today. Getting closer and closer to the record as we speak. Hell, I might even hit 100 today. The dream. It's the dream stream, boys. Son of a bitch! I forgot to change the title. Oh. No one's gonna know who's playing. Oh well. It's a good thing there's a nameplate in the game anyway. Yeah, Aragorn, I counted your follow, didn't I? I thought I counted your follow. Oh, wait, no I didn't, because I didn't count the follow from last game because I was trying to figure out where everyone was at. Alright, yeah, I did hit number 10. What do you know? Aragorn was lucky number 9. T Chosen was number 10. So we're 2 off of the record, I believe. So, looks like Haruka... Oh, 2 racks? Oh, he actually queued it off the same SCV. That's a good question. I don't know. I think he did something different last game because he got a... No, because he did get a Marine out in the beginning. He didn't get a Reaper out very first, so... Good question. Alright. Take a look at these logos. We have the Engineers of Chaos. It's actually a pretty interesting logo. It's a skull with some stuff and engineers and whatnot. I just like it because it blends in with the Protoss stuff really well, in my opinion. Then our Terran player doesn't have one. So close, so close. So he's got this Marine out, an SCV. Well, he's definitely not cross-spawned, he knows that now. I can't agree with him using a scan for that. I would definitely prefer him to send out an SCV. Oh, was he? I didn't realize that he wasn't using too much of his energy. It's never anything I have to worry about. Terrans love the mules, man. We do have the Protoss player getting an extremely early Nexus, though, so it'll be interesting to see what Haruka does, because if this goes unnoticed and unpunished, the Protoss is going to be in a really good position. We've got the Terran player putting down a third barracks. Like, I don't know, I just don't like the way he does this 3 racks with no pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think this would be, I think it would be better for him to go 1 racks command center. Well, I don't know, and he scans the wrong base again. He's gotta hate himself right now. I always feel so bad. 50-50 shot, get it wrong every time. But yeah, but he did this last game, if you recall. I think he's probably just moving to the watchtower. Or actually, no, I forgot the units do that stupid pathing thing on this map where they go around the center. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know why that is either, because like it doesn't look like it's a shorter distance for sure. And he is starting combat shields, and like I said, normally I would say start stim first every time, but with this 3 racks opening that he does, I actually kind of like the combat shield, because that extra 10 health is really good. And let's see. Okay, there is a mothership core, and it does have enough energy for 1 photon overcharge, and won't have a second one for a long time. You should be able to get a good bit of... Okay, I was about to say, don't let that probe live. Oh lord. Oh lord. Micro. He used a time warp! No! No! Okay, this could be game ending. Come on, the Marine that could. Yep. Oh man. Move the Marauder! Run the Marauder away! This is like level 1 stuff! They do this in the intro. Go kill probes. Okay, yeah, I can understand killing the pylon. Alright, you got it. You know what you're doing. Oh shit, he had it all powered on. Artosis, please! G fucking G, boys. And this is why we need photon overcharge in StarCraft 2. Alright, so my tips for that game. I have one, and that is F-click your Nexus, and you win. Well, you don't win, but you just don't die. Photon overcharge, good unit. So, it's 1-1. This is going to be the 3rd game. Oh, well. Haruka wins default. Fucking rip. That was one of the things that I was kind of worried about for this, because, you know, I'm literally just following, like, grabbing people as I go and stuff. Yeah, and then, like, I was really worried, because, like, I had a bunch of people that said they were wanting to play, and then I got on, and none of them were on, and I was like, well, shit. There's a good chance I'm going to do this, and no one's going to get on and play. So I just joined the chat lobby and hoped to God someone would be willing to play. What? Who just left? Alright, well, Aragorn, I need your stuff. Then I need a silver player. What the hell? Oh, I'm at 99 followers. Can we get number 100 today? Alright. So we have...
And his name is John C.
We did it, boys. And AW made lucky number 100 happen today. Alright, I have to get this guy's character code, and then we can get these games underway as well. I'm from Tennessee. Yeah. Where are you from? Oh shit. So do they really say a boot instead of about? Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see if he joined. Alright, he did. Holy shit! I keep spamming fucking suggestion invites. Fuck it. Fucking invite them all. Holy shit. Yeah, I got in like the last season of HOTS, I believe. Like, I started StarCraft like halfway through Wings of Liberty, but I didn't have a computer that could run it, so I only played arcade games. Oh, rip that guy. Okay. Anyway. Dude, I just realized we could get like a big ass obs going. Just have like random ass people and random skill levels going against each other. And then I could play cast myself. I would be 100% psychic because I would know what manipulation's doing every time, guaranteed. Isaac doesn't even own it. Dang, I didn't realize that. Well, I got the complete collect edition. The collect. Fuck. What's it called? The complete edition? Okay, well, I got that because I wanted the Thor skin and everything, so I was like, alright, well, I just want everything, so. The hell? Haruka. He DC'd again. Okay, well. Okay. Let's see, there might be another silver or something on. Because Isaac was the one I promised the game to, so. Okay, he just got back on. I was about to ask somebody else. But we good. We got this. Yeah. Maybe a little bit. It's gonna be a dickload of odds. Like, I've been doing this for 3 hours, 3.5 hours now. Jesus. What you do is like, you just go to your past broadcast, and then you go to highlight, and then you have to highlight each game. Yeah. So you just have to like write down the last time that you used, so you know to go back to that time, because nothing before that's going to be something you missed. The stream has been live for 4 hours. Because I was streaming a little bit before I started casting too. Alright, so in the top left, right, oh my god, sides are swapping and everything on me. We have our blue Terran player, Isaac. And in the bottom left, we have our purple Terran player, Haruka. And... oh shit. I don't know. So, I know he doesn't play HOTS, but apparently he doesn't play Terran either. So this should be interesting. Like, I don't even know if there's anything I can really coach there. It'd be more like teaching him how to play HOTS, I guess. And as far as streaming goes, I've been streaming off and on for the past 2 years. This is the first year that I've been serious about it. Well, first few months that I've been serious about it. What the shit? Oh, okay. Haruka just misclicked. Like, he just surrounded his command center with SCVs. Alright, so... Isaac left a little crack in between that, I think. I'm not sure. And plus, even if they are stream cheating, like, they don't get as much out of it, because I'm actually kind of... Like, the last few games I've been kind of dicking around, but... Before that, I was really trying to coach as much as I could, so they would just be losing out. So Izek should get that orbital started pretty soon. I think. Oh, no. He started something else instead. Okay. Yeah, that other build's probably just his PvP build, or PvT build rather, not PvP. So he is getting an early bunker, so that makes me think he's going to expand early. If not, I don't understand why that bunker's going down there. We shall see. Yeah, he's surely going to throw down a command center there. And nope. Shows what I know. I don't understand. Alright, so 2 gases on 1 base. I don't really think that's ideal. Unless you're going for either mech or some sort of banshee play. But even then, he's got too much gas right now to do anything with it. He doesn't have a factory down or anything. Alright. Yeah, I just realized though, with him only playing Wings of Liberty, he might not realize that he doesn't need a tech lab to make a Reaper. I just thought about that. Yeah. And then whenever it starts healing, he's gonna be like, this guy's fucking hacking! Holy shit. I mean, I don't know. I guess he really doesn't play Terran because he definitely needs a orbital command here. Yeah, there's a hole between the barracks and the supply depot. And he put a tech lab on it there, so he can't move the barracks either. Alright, so he got concussive shells, and he's making 2 Marauders at a time. Makes me wonder what he's going to do with it. We've got that combat shield coming down now. Ruka says, damn it. It does appear to be the case. I am kind of curious as to what he's so upset about. Unless he's lagging. Maybe he's lagging. That's probably it. Because I know that's frustrating as all hell. That's possible. The world may never know. I would like for him to start using this barracks to make add-ons because he's not using it for anything. And it's a little too early to just lift it off. Man, he has got so many Marauders. He's already got 4. He's got as many Marauders as Marines almost. I'm curious. I want to know what he's going to do with this because surely he's got like a push coming or something. Combat shield just finished up. Let's see. Wait, no, combat shield didn't just finish up, did he? What the? Oh, it did just finish. Why isn't it showing? That's weird. Maybe it is showing and I'm just losing it. Okay. I always thought it would be fun if like the observer mode had like 1 unit you could control, like every minute and a half or so you could just take control of a unit for like 5 seconds. Just like completely troll somebody. Send their observer over a turret or something annoying. We have both players currently supply blocked. Taruka's at a pretty sizable advantage as far as population goes, which isn't good if you're playing against a mech player. You don't want to have them with the advantage. And Izek also has not expanded yet. He hasn't even made another command center. That's good. At least he's got that going for him. There is a Thor out. I hope they don't walk. I really hope they don't walk up to this. Okay, well the tanks are unsieged for right now, but if he walks into those tanks while they're sieged, oh boy, I think everything's just gonna die. No, definitely not. Let's see. Does he have blue flame? He does have blue flame. There's no way. He has +1 attack as well, so that's important to note. These tanks are gonna deal 17 damage each time they hit, so don't really want to mess with all that. Looks like he's scouting around. Not sure what he's looking for, but he's got half the supply of Haruka almost. Oh, no. No! Okay, and the move command of destiny. Oh my god, they never even attacked once. Rip. And at this point, Haruka can just move across the map, and I don't believe there's any way he can die. What the hell? Isaac has 3 starports. They don't have any add-ons, so he can't make anything that shoots down, unless he wants to mass Vikings. I mean, maybe he could do that. That fucking hole in the wall. The Hellbats are just walking through the... God damn it. Man, I underestimate Hellbats sometimes. Like, their attack range is actually pretty good. Like, sometimes, like, the fact that they're shooting from down the ramp and hitting that supply depot is kind of ridiculous to me. And looks like Haruka's going full A move here instead of trying to go kill this. Don't be that guy, Isaac. Don't be that guy. Oh my god, he's being that guy. Fair enough. Alright, well I think all of the SCVs are doomed to death, unfortunately, because not a whole lot of a way I can see them getting away from Hellbats with Blue Flame. Oh my god, that mine's about to get the juiciest shot ever, though. Too bad those mech units are tanky as fuck. Oh my god, that massacre. Alright, so he's down to 2 workers. Where are they? Oh, they're trapped between the starports, never mind. Those repair mules. I don't know. I think they should probably get away, but it's like I understand the power of mule. Oh, he left 2 SCVs alive. That's gonna be the changing of the tide in the battle. Oh, rip starport. Yeah, but I mean, you know, you can just kind of take every base until eventually he decides to make a starport. He does have +2 attack on those Thors now. Oh my god, he's rebuilding a barracks in the main. Oh my god, and a command center. Fine. Fine, do whatever you want. What do I know anyway? And he didn't get the cancel. That's painful. Run SCV. Oh, I don't think he's getting away this time. I mean, he's got mules. He'll be alright. It'll just take him a few years to get back into it. This starport is trapped off in no man's land. Might actually be able to get a chance to land. Oh, shit, they saw him. Back into the corner. Fucking run. Oh man, these Hellbats are about to go ruin this day. Oh, and this game kind of reminds me, like, a few years back I was doing this, and like, I got 4 mech versus mech games. Oh, he just leaves. He's just like, whatever. I'm done. And they were like 50 minutes long, and they'd gotten to the point where, like, you know, the only way anybody was doing any damage was dropping Hellbats, and then they just die. And I was so, like, done after those games. I didn't want anything to do with StarCraft after that. A 2v2 map? Alright, well, I can do that. I think I can do that. Let's find a pretty good 2v2 map. Sure enough. Is this dude gonna fucking troll my party ready up system? Alright. We'll do this one for them. Indeed, indeed. Alright, switch me out with Haruka. There's Isaac. Pull you out. Jesus, that made that so difficult. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see about doing a diamond versus bronze someday. What if the diamond loses to the bronze? He has to pay him like $1,000. That's the prize pool. If you beat the bronze as the diamond player, you get 5 cents. But if they beat you, you have to pay out like 5K. Just right off the bat. You have to give them your account. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he told me, so... I mean, I'm not surprised that he's doing this well. But... at the same time, I can see where his mechanics are kind of holding him back just a little bit. Like, it's not anything too rough, but... in the bottom left corner, we have the purple Terran, Haruka. And in the top right side, we have the blue Zerg player, Isaac. You know what I just realized? Wouldn't that be some shit if they were to spawn next to each other? Like, I think that could happen, right? Oh yeah, there is that, I guess. If I had it set to free-for-all, then they could have spawned next to each other, though. Because we did an all-in free-for-all. I don't remember if you played in that or not. And I spawned right next to fucking Mr. Lando. So I tried to cannon rush him. It was a mistake. He was marauder rushing me, so my cannons just kind of, you know, died. And he bunker rushed me too, and I was like, well, shit. So, let's see. He's playing Zerg, you know, not too different from Legacy. What the hell? Wings of Liberty, so... maybe he'll do a little bit better here. The build, the 15 pool, 15 hatch and stuff is pretty normal. Now, the one thing I will not allow is a 4-player map TVZ in case they go mech. Because I don't want anything to do with that. Like, the Swarm host isn't here anymore, but I still don't want anything to do with it. Let's... just missed it. Like, literally a pixel away, I think. I think it's going to be a Proxy Reaper. I can't see it being anything else. Unfortunately, I do think he messed up the timing somewhere because that Reaper's going to be really late. But I mean, that should be okay because, well, I don't know. Actually, the Queen's going to be out now. Since he was late, the Queen's going to come out before it can happen, unfortunately. Or if he would have brought 2 SCVs, because now the second barracks isn't going to be done in time for it to really make a difference. And he actually made a 3rd barracks back at home. That might be just to hold up appearances. Well, no, because he's making an orbital command, so that doesn't fool anybody. Alright, so the Queen is out. Are there any Zerglings on the way? No, just drones, just drones. So he might be able to get... He might be a nuisance. I don't think he's going to be able to actually do anything with this, though, unfortunately. I'm sure he's a real sad panda seeing no hatchery there. At the same time, though, I'm kind of curious, like, what is Izek actually doing? He's got 500 minerals, 300 gas, No. I believe somebody's lagging. Ah, it's Izek. That's no good. We can just recover from replay, if that happens. You just go into the replay and then have 2 people select where they want to re-go in. Sometimes it does. I don't remember exactly how that works. Yeah.
And his name is John C.
Alright, we got follower number 12 and Raven 1113, I think was the name. Could be wrong. Anyway, yeah, 11130. Thank you for the follow, man. Hope you're doing good today, and I hope you're enjoying this. That is 12 today. Yeah. Be right back, everybody. All right. Thank you. Let's see if anybody's here to play Noye. Alright, well, I guess that means I need to find a map. And lower the overlay. I kind of want to do like a crazy map, I think, for the next Bronze v Bronze. Like, you know, those island-based maps? Like it's like all islands or something. I think that would be really fun. Yeah, that one in particular is the main one I could... Oh my god, this is it. This has got to be the map. No, it's probably the internet. Jeez. I haven't seen this map played in so long. Do what? Yeah. Like, this was one of those maps that had so many ins and outs, and like, it was so good. And I forget who it was, but towards the beginning of Heart of the Swarm, this was one of the first maps that people started realizing how deadly a Widow Mine can be if you don't use them properly. Because I think it was 4GG. He had an entire army in the Zerg's Natural, and he had 2 Widow Mines planted, and he loaded them all up into medevacs. And when the Widow Mines went off, it blew up the 2 medevacs. And it cost him the game because that was like the majority of his army at the time. And the counterattack was just too strong. Yeah. The only thing we haven't had yet is a PvP, and I think most people would appreciate that, so... Actually, I don't think we've had, no, I think we've had every other matchup today so far. So, in the bottom left corner, we have our Blue Zerg player, Noye, playing against the very eager Green Zerg player, Mephisto. And actually, these players must know each other. A, because Mephisto's probably the one who suggested him to join. B, they're in the same clan. So, not sure if any mind games are going to come out here, but that would be kind of cool to see. That's one thing I really want to do one day is like set up a tournament and run it like on challenge, but you know, getting lower level players to like sign up for a tournament and show up. It'll be like 20 to sign up, 6 to show up, unless like you put like $20 prize money in there. Yeah. And then trying to cast the games would be like, it would probably just be best to pick one person and follow their run through the tournament. All hail the cool cat of MEP. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a cool cat. Yeah. The one thing that's different about this map from most maps is like the gold bases. This is one of the first maps that had a gold base in the center like that. And then just like against Protoss and Terran in particular, like you couldn't really take the gold bases because they could just set a few stalkers out there. And then from there, like you can't really mine from it, and there's not really any way you can protect it because you can't see up the ramp. And we have a drone fight going down in the natural Mephisto. And they both play chicken and lose. And he gets the hatchery down. I don't know if it's off or not, but drone, very pissed off drone, beating on that hatchery. You running from me, punk? Yeah, and then the hatchery will get its vengeance, I'm sure, from broodlings. Not 100% sure, but I think so. Alright, so what is Noye doing? Let's see. I have no idea. He doesn't have a hatchery yet. Looks like he's going to do something with Zerglings, but he spent his first 25 energy on a creep tumor instead of an inject. I'm only confused by that because he's getting speed already and he's got 6 lings on the way. So, I mean, Mephisto should know something's up because there's no natural, and he should be getting some, like, here it would be safe enough to just throw down a spine crawler, even if you don't end up needing it, because, like, you're ahead of base, more than likely, and then you're going to have a drone lead. And he's going to see those lings come out. He's actually only ahead 2 lings. That's 2 lings, 2 drones. I expected him to have a few more than that. And there's actually still a drone, just that initial drone just sitting there chilling. Yep, seems about right. This spine crawler might actually finish. Oh my god, that surround on those lings was too much. He's gonna lose that queen though. He's gonna kill a lot of the lings, but he is gonna lose that queen. If he's not careful, he might lose this other one. That drone's... Oh, that spine just finished. And that's in such a good point. Like, oh my god. That's like probably one of the best places you could hope to have that spine. There's a spine crawler here, and it's burrowing, but he's losing drones the whole time. He lost 8 drones, that's it, but... Yeah. I think Mephisto might be dead here. Because he doesn't even have speed yet. He's about to have it, but I mean, now he's about to have no lings. And there are 12 more lings on the way. Yeah, he's in worlds of trouble. If he somehow stabilized, though, he would be good to go because, you know, there's no natural or anything. But there it goes, GG. What did Lando say? Oh, he only said rip. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. They might be like all the time practice against each other, you know, and like they always play macro games or something. So I think that would be funny to find out. But all right, for some reason I don't think I'm gonna find that as a map. Oh. What was the map name? Damn. What he said just made no sense. Now you have some tryhardness. Okay. With Mephisto. Just wait for them to say they're ready, and then we can go. That's not an answer. Alright, so let's see. Been alive for a little over 5 hours now, and they're still finding games, so that's good. Alright, so on a regame of Neo Planet S on the bottom left side, we have the Zerg player down a game. Or, no, they switched colors, didn't they? Anyway, the player up a game in the series, actually, it's Noye. And then in the top right side, we have the orange Zerg Mephisto, who's down a game. And I don't think he's gonna let Noye get away with the same cheesy shenanigans he got away with last game. But then again, we did see some pros get 2-raxed and 2-gated multiple games in a row, so there's no telling. Did you watch, I forget which finals, I think it was a DreamHack finals, it was CJ Hero versus, like, Deer or SOS, and he lost because SOS proxy gated him 3 times in his base. It was all sorts of painful to watch. That's what it was the IEM tournament for $100,000 where winner takes all. Yeah. And he proxy gated him in his base 2 games in a row because he didn't scout any games before. It was rough. So Mephisto looks like he's going for an earlier gas this time, so maybe he'll do some cheesy speedling all in or some sort. Match fixing. I haven't seen the whole game, but I did see a skit of it because whenever you know about the show match they did MKP with MVP versus Haas and someone else. Well, someone was like, they need MVP to watch the map for MKP, and then they linked it, so I saw the thing, and yeah, it was pretty bad. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know what would be worse, admitting that you just didn't see it, or match fixing. Yeah. Well, it's not that he doesn't play, it's that they don't pick him to go out anymore. What the fuck? This guy's Hey, could we see some feet? Turn on webcam and show feet. Spam feet if you want feet, boys. What the fuck? Well, we got him, boys. Fucking got him. Alright, we got a couple lings going up here. And Mephisto is going for some Speedling Baneling play. He's just gonna ignore these Banelings, I guess. He does end up losing a Zergling. That was kind of careless, but not too big. Oh, what the hell? How did I miss that? There's Zerglings in Noye's base. Worst observer, NA. You got 4 drones. So he's still behind in drones, actually. But now he has a Baneling nest. It's 2 Banelings morphing outside the natural. Oh, that Ling is so fucked. God, Lings get so much faster when they go on creep. Like, it's so much more noticeable now. Bam! That Ling shot. Save the Baneling! What are you doing? No! Oh my god. He just lost the Baneling for 1 Ling. Rip. Yeah. And I was over here not looking at the game. Everything was getting massacred. That resets the game 1-1. Are they gonna regame again? Alright, Earless, you're pretty active in the chat. What map do you want to see played? It can be anything that's not above a 4-player map. If he doesn't answer, I think I'm gonna go 4-player map so that way we don't see a cheese, hopefully. Ah, yeah, that's a good point. I think Gohan is pretty small. We'll try this one. Let's see if that's too big for his computer to handle or not. Must be nice. Oh, he was asking about the pool timing. I think we should be good to go here. I don't know. I probably wouldn't stick to a macro game after someone cheeses me. Like back when I played Zerg, I would go hatch first every game until I got cheese once, and then I would 6-pull every game after that. But my ZVZ win rate went up dramatically whenever I started 6-pulling every game. Alright, so on the bottom right hand side, we have the cheese starter of all this nonsense, Noye. I hope not. Anyway, top left, the teal Zerg Mephisto. Oops, maybe? I don't even know if there's any way to find... No, he can get Burrow, it's not. No, Burrow was in Wings of Liberty, you just couldn't get it at Hatch Tech. Yeah. That makes me curious, though. Maybe he's planning to do something with early Burrow, because why else would he care if it's HOTS or not? ZVZ is still ZVZ. Like, other than Hydras and Mutas, well, I was about to say not much has changed, but whenever you say Hydras and Mutas were changed, that's kind of a big deal. And the Roach regeneration, that wasn't in Wings of Liberty, was it? I don't think so either. Oh, it definitely wasn't an upgrade. That was another thing I hated about Zerg, though. Like, it felt like everything needed an upgrade before it was worth anything. Let's see here. Alright, so Noye is going to go hatch first. After all this craziness, we're finally potentially going to get a normal game. But Mephisto, alright, he's sending a drone. Wait. Is he finally going to take a hatchery? I just realized Noye hasn't made a hatchery this whole series. At all. It's the first game he's made a hatchery. Did you ever watch any of the Husky Nerd Alert videos and music videos? There was one of his music videos that he did was Nerdy and I Know It. And one of the lines is, I've played 100 games and I've never built a lair, because it's about how he 6-pulls every game. Made me happy. Yeah. Alright, spawning pool's done. So we'll see what Noye's gonna do. He might be baiting him into thinking that he's doing the same thing he did in the first game. It's possible. He might make a, what's it called, a spore, just to troll the overlords. Roach Warren for Noye. Well, I think this will come down to like a timing. Like if nothing gets done with the banelings in time, you know, the Roach player usually has a pretty good opening to do stuff. Actually, I think this is a defensive baneling nest. I think he might be worried about whatever Noye is doing on the other side of the map. Because let's take a look at his vision. He hasn't seen inside the main at all. He stopped at the natural. I don't really know what Mephisto's gonna go for here, though. The spine has finished up. I don't know what either player is gonna go for. I think it's just gonna be a big roach push out of Noye. He's pushing the Overlord out of the way, though. So it'll give him a little bit more time before it's seen. Not too much, because there's another Overlord right there. Unless he goes all the way around the Overlords, but that would be a little bit ridiculous to try and do. Yeah, and honestly, Mephisto doesn't have a whole lot. Well, he has more than enough now, though. And I think he might actually just launch an attack from here. Oh, the Roach has the jukes. He has the... Oh, he's dead. Rip Roach. Oh. Fucking Rip Queen. Too brave. There are 7 more Roaches about to pop. Oh, he better run his drones. Okay, maybe not. Oh. He was doing pretty good about sniping those. Yeah, he sniped all those banelings, and those banelings actually didn't get anything done. They did like half health damage to 2 drones, but other than that, like, he killed no workers. Or, actually, he killed 1 worker. Yeah, Noye, this Roach attack from him is looking pretty scary. I think these spines are going to be done in time, though, so he should be alright. I'm not 100% sure about that. He might be able to come in and focus down these spines before they complete. If he can get that done, then that's huge. Okay. But he is gonna... I think he's gonna make these Roaches just do as much damage as possible. Alright, he should just pull back now, and he shouldn't fight within range of the spines anymore now that he cleared out those 2. Because those 2 are the ones that really matter. Yes, that's what I think he should try and do here. Oh man, he's trapped up a bunch of his Roaches that can't even fight now. But he actually still gets all of the queens anyway. He's gonna... Another drone pull. Let's take a look here. He's only actually killed 2 drones though. That's pretty interesting. I think he should focus down the spine before it replants itself. And he does. I think he needs to stop these reinforcements from going across. Okay, he is. He doesn't actually have Ling speed. So those Ling reinforcements aren't going to be nearly as good as Mephisto's are. Let's see here. I still like Noye's position. But at the same time, Mephisto is pretty much going to be unattackable here pretty soon. I would kind of like to see Noye go for mutas though. Because of the dedication of these spines. I think he would be able to get a pretty good muta count and attack pretty well. I think he kind of needs it though. He's got quite a bit of money. But I think honestly he probably should have tried to sneak a 3rd somewhere. Yeah. I think the best thing that Noye could have done here though is take his 3rd right now. Because he's cleared off the map vision for the most part. So there's no way that Mephisto would know. So right now, Noye could be droning super hard, or he could be making a huge army to attack with. Mephisto has no idea. He has +1 on the way though. Which isn't... Okay, yeah. Noye has Burrow though. Like of all the things to have, he has Burrow. He doesn't have Roach speed, he doesn't have Ling speed. And he doesn't have Hydras on the way. Yep. He might lose another... Nah, that Overlord's good. Let's see... I don't know... Some Hydras coming up here. True. I'm not really sure what he's gonna do with the burrow though, because like he doesn't have burrow move with his roaches or anything. And honestly, the longer this game goes though, the more I like Mephisto's position, because his +1 attack's finishing up. He's got an infestation pit on the way, I would imagine, for infestors. He's got some banelings on the way. I think the best thing Noye could have done was take his third way earlier, because now I don't think he's done anything with his lead. And I feel like it's kind of slipping away. The supply is catching up. The only real advantage he has is his army is double that, but he's not going to attack into 5 spines, I don't think. He's just going to back off here. I kind of like that call. Him planting creep outside of his base, I guess that's okay for vision, but I mean, that really doesn't work as well against ZVZ as much as the other races it would have worked. Because he's giving speed to the other guy too, putting down creep tumors. Yeah. We'll see how that pans out. He actually moved the spine wall up. Pathogen glands is finishing up. 3 infestors are going to be coming out pretty soon. Basically, if Noye tries to attack into this, he's going to die. But at the same time, he just doesn't have to attack into this. He can just make his army perfect. You know, he can get Roach Hydra, good count, make a pretty good size upgrade. Wait, does he even have any? He has double Hydra Den. And he has no upgrades. He doesn't have any Evos either. So, I don't know, like his option to not attack is kind of gone because he's not taking advantage of his advantage. Oh man, and his whole army's not moving. Veins are gonna get to the Hydras. I think that might be game there. I don't actually know. That fight went a lot differently than I thought it was going to. Like, he still cleans up this army, but oh man. I thought those banelings were going to do a lot more than they did there. I'm kind of surprised. The fungal hit like the whole army. Yeah. Those baneling hits were really good. Does he have baneling speed? If he doesn't... Yeah, he doesn't even have baneling speed. I think that might have helped. I don't know that it would have changed a whole lot, but getting baneling speed there would have probably helped him a good bit. Yeah. Alright, so he's moving to take his third base now. He's got... Jesus, he's got so much. He's got 1,700 minerals in the bank. I mean, it's kind of going to be hard for him not to, you know, moving his army through there with overseers. Eventually something's going to attack it. He's got to be so careful. This is a pure Hydra army. There's literally one roach with that ball of Hydras. But he doesn't have any banelings here. There goes a fungal. It was pretty good. There's a good concave here from Mephisto. I think he could have fought that. Yeah, I think Mephisto's just regrouping, and he just gave away a few Hydras for free. Yeah, it's still all Hydras. That's not good. All those... He can fight that army. I don't know. I thought he could fight the last army too, so... He has a couple of fungals left too. I'm not sure what he's so afraid of. Unless he thinks there's more there than there actually is. Because I don't think Noye's even showed off that he has burrow. Like, I don't think he's burrowed anything for him to be afraid of an unburrowing attack. What's funny is Noye actually just now sent units to that third... Oh, the banelings. I think that's game. GG. Yep. And And Noye, I don't know, man. I feel like he had that game. He all-inned without all-inning, if that makes sense. Yeah. Hmm. I actually thought I was getting hosted, but I'm not. Whenever you look at your dashboard above the video preview, it'll say you're being hosted by X number of channels. For me, it's 0, but I thought, because my viewers went from 8 to 13 for a second, so I just figured it was a host, but I guess not. But yeah, I didn't realize that the whole time Noye had that third, he never saturated it. He literally had 4 drones mining there. And whenever I looked over there, he started transferring drones then, but it was a little too late. I'm gonna go look and see if there are any Bronze to Silver League players I can pull in here. Doesn't look like that is the case. If he wants to play, I'd pull him in here. Slasher, who the hell's that? Oh, it's a Masters player. Maybe Lando will play him. I think that would be pretty good. Sig, if you don't send this dude some feet. Oh. Oh, okay. Nudity and stuff. It's weird. Like if you just aren't wearing shoes around the house and you get up and walk off and somehow your feet lift up high enough for your cam to see. You showed feet, you're banned. What the hell? Hey, no passion. Well, shit. I can message Hitman and see if he wants to play. Yeah. He was in one of the tournaments I played in. Just the WCS and a few ESL things. I got to play Crank in a Red Bull Battleground tournament once. Yep. He was storm dropping me by the 13-minute mark, but you know, it's all good. Okay, so I'll probably do a couple more of these, and then I might play some ladder or something, I don't know. We'll see. See what they do. Okay. So, TVZ. What are some good maps for that? Let's see. Kind of want to get a Protoss player. Aaron. I'm so confused. I mean, you can feel free to jump in if you want to. Yeah. I think he was asking you. Alright, so I'm thinking this is probably going to be the last series of the night, or at least I'll be taking a short break after this one. So, let's see how these games go. Oh. I'm just going to assume they're ready. Alright. Well, I mean, if I can find a player, I will. But it seems like I'm running out of players because all the people that are in that chat are people I've had play earlier, so I don't want to ask them again. Alright, so in the bottom left-hand side, we have our Masters Terran player Slasher. And in the top right, we have the yellow Zerg player Mephisto. And yeah, it's this map. What you gonna do about it? This actually isn't the map that I thought it was. I thought it was that map, Secret Hidden Valley or something like that. Secret Spring. That was the map I thought this was, but you know, it's all good. Raleigh. I've never seen this map before. He's probably thinking of the one that I was thinking of also. I never know what to say during this part. Well, I guess if you're enjoying the stream, it makes me happy if you hit the follow button. And if I do this again and you come back by, I'll be sure to remember your name. Not sure what these people are doing. So Slasher does go 2 racks here. So maybe we'll see some pressure get put on early. Mephisto went hatch first, so I'd imagine that's the ideal scenario for any. He might be bunker rushing. Jesus Christ, I never realized how close these spawns were. The SCV's already there. Oh my god. That Reaper's gonna be there like yesterday. Oh my. I feel like the 6 pull would be lethal on this map. Against Protoss in particular. Yep, there's the bunker. Can he see it? Oh, he can see it. But will he react? Let's see if those are drones. Okay, he's pulling the drones. Just fuck it. Four to six because you leave 2 to pull and attack the SCV, and then you pull the other 4 to keep chasing the Reaper. At least that's what I do. That may not be the correct thing, but that's what I would do. Another SCV. Doesn't even matter that my SCV died. I mean, I'll have another one here in a second. Don't get ahead of yourself, guys. Oh. Get the SCV in the bunker. Get the SCV in the bunker. Oh my god. That Reaper is a true bro. That Reaper just killed the SCV. I hope he's happy with himself. Oh, that can hit the... Oh my god. That +2 range is just so strong. Yeah, he had a 100% win rate with this map back in the day. Man, he's losing so much for this. I wonder if there... Yeah, there's still more Reapers coming. And he's gonna get the salvage off. Oh my. So much worth. So much worth. He's probably just dead. Like, honestly. He's not going to have any lings. 4 Reapers are pretty strong, and there are 2 more coming into the mix. I mean, you only need 4 to one-shot things, so... Having 6 is just overkill a little bit. Wait, did he lose one? No, he didn't lose one. Yeah, probably not. He honestly needs to throw down a spine crawler, like... Whenever... He should have thrown the spine crawler down in his mineral line a while ago. But, oh boy, he threw down a baneling nest, but I don't think... Oh. Those slippery bastards. I swear, Reapers should be dead like 30% of the time more often than they are. Little bastards. Well, I forget who it was. I think it was either Nathanius or Rifkin was talking about it. And if when you move a unit, like, you know, the unit has a set hitbox, but whenever you A-move, like the drones, for example, the hitbox is skewed, so it's even smaller. So, like, if you A-move your drones to try and catch a Reaper, it's actually better to hold command because it's the whole box instead of half of it. Which, that makes me sad because, you know, it's already hard enough to catch a fucking Reaper with your workers. Without all that half-size stuff. Oh, man. Rip drones. Oh, JK, I'm out. Oh! Okay, well, Reapers are stupid. At this point, let's see. He killed 4 workers and a bunch of lings. Do you think those Reapers paid for themselves? I think so too. Because they also did get, what, 2, 3 queens? Yeah, and they're still alive, so there's that. There's still more damage that could be done. Oh my god. Banelings! Banelings! Oh! Oh my god. He only lost 1 Reaper there. I think. He didn't lose very many, I know that. Yep. Splits were needed. Alright, but like, still, there's... Oh my god, there's still 6 Reapers on the map. He just needs to cancel that bunker. There's no way that's gonna go down. Oh well, I do forget Reapers handle Lings pretty well. Oh yeah. That's the reason I can't play Terran. I play Protoss because I can't split Marines. Repair. That's what I have. I could just learn how to play mech out. Oh man, rip bunker. Oh, maybe not. He's just gonna skip the bunker, which I guess makes sense. Rip Marines. The jukes. Oh shit, rip SCVs, maybe. Oh my god. Oh. And he hit one SCV with the last one. What a disappointment. What a sham. I was excited as if those banlings were going to do something with their lives. Yeah, but he has been microing quite a bit here. If I were him, I would have thrown down another bunker or two, knowing all this aggression was coming. Yeah. That bunker is actually going to go down. He's actually got a lot of Lings in that other SCV line. Let's see. Jeez, he's killed 18 SCVs. Oh, and then those Banelings had some pretty decent hit. He killed another 6 workers with those Banelings, not counting the Marines they got. And he just killed all of the Reapers. I don't believe there... Okay, never mind, there are 2 more. Little bastards just never go away. Alright, so he's got a couple SCVs mining from the gold base, so... He's got a command center on the way over there as well. One thing that I think could be better for Mephisto, though, is his creep spread. Like, he could have already had creep spread at the front door of Slasher. Oh, he gets another Reaper. He doesn't have any Banelings with this, though. That's not good. He also doesn't have Baneling speed, though. Oh, I thought those hits were way worse than they were. It was just he was picking them up in the medevacs. I think the last Reaper... Okay, yeah. Last Reaper does go down. Baneling speed still has not started. +1 in combat... 1-1 in combat shields are about to finish for the Terran player. And... yeah. I think if he loads up one of those medevacs and sends it to the main, splitting up the army is going to be quite trying for the Zerg player. He's only got 1 Marauder though, so he does need to be really good about his splits. He doesn't have any Marauders to tank the Banelings. And he's got a decent amount of energy on his medevac, so he can stem a few more times. Unfortunately, Mephisto doesn't have very many Banelings. He's got 4, but he's making 6 more. But he's going to need amazing hits out of these Banelings. There's just not enough creep. Okay, well he does get pretty good surrounds, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Another wave of Banelings coming in, though. Splits are pretty good. The splits were just too good there. Banelings didn't get good enough hits, and GG. Slasher takes the first game of the series. Yeah, it was definitely some scary moments for both players. That was a fun game. I hope the next game is just as good. I'm sure he might pick... Well, actually, no, he said small maps. So, I don't think we're going to have to worry about him picking a bigger map to get out of the stuff. Let's go to King Sejong. We haven't played there yet, so we can do that. We can do that. AW is AFK, so I'm just gonna kick him for now. If this is the map I'm thinking it is, there's a certain playstyle that ruined it for me. Swarm host. And I played Protoss, so I mean... Yeah, this is the map I thought it was. So every game. And then there were players like Stefano out to prove a point. Gotta make sure everyone's ready. Whoa. Flasher never tells me if he's ready. Fuck. But you know, I just realized if your sound isn't going through Skype still, it's gonna be really weird. Because people are gonna be like, why the fuck is this guy talking to himself? Yeah, and I don't think it is because the audio thing isn't moving. Oh man. So these VODs are gonna seem weird then. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like, it usually plays through anyway. And I know it plays through because people usually talk about whatever the people that are on Skype with me are saying. Well, I involuntarily restarted it whenever I accidentally turned it off. And in the top left, we have our Terran player that is up one game in the series. The teal Terran slasher. And in the bottom right hand, we have the green Zerg Mephisto. Down one game. So, all things considered in that last game, I think a lot of that came down to the map. Because, you know, those Reapers getting there insanely fast, the SCV getting there to finish that bunker, that wouldn't have happened on any other map. So, we don't have that bunker finish up, and so many of those Lings wouldn't die, so many of those Queens wouldn't have died. And that game would have just turned out way different. Also, the Reapers wouldn't have reinforced nearly as quickly. But I'm looking into this as another map that Slasher could go for Reaper on because of this ledge in the back of the base. However, I'm not 100% sure how it's going to go because, well, to be quite honest with you, I don't know anything about these players. Mephisto seems to have the capability of going both macro style and all-inning, but to me it seems like he's a little bit better at just playing standard and not trying to push it too far. However, sometimes, like last game, he did have few chances where he could have won the game, but some poor Baneling connections and some decent splits out of the Terran player kind of turned that around. And we have a hatch first out of Mephisto. I like this. I'm curious as if he'll go 3 hatch before pool, because that would be like the perfect blind counter if he went 3 hatch before pool. Because we have our Terran player going CC first, and I don't see a spawning pool coming out of Mephisto. Aww. He had his opportunity to go 3 hatch before pool, and he just didn't take it. Alright, but if he doesn't throw down a gas pretty soon, I'm sure he'll take his 3rd relatively quickly this game. I'm wondering if he has a specific build in mind with this map. I'm not 100% sure about the follow-up actually from Slasher here. getting 2 barracks. I know for sure you always get, you know, the one to block off the ramp. I'm not sure if you add on a second one or not. I feel like you add 1 Rax, 1 gas, depending on what you want to do, obviously, but getting that gas gives you the option to go for the factory and everything. So Slasher is going to get away with his greedy opening. And I think in the end, the CC first ends up a little bit better off than a hatch first. Mephisto does have a good number of drones going here, though. He's got a 4 drone lead. But pretty soon we're going to have 2 mules. And we're going to have 2 SCVs per cycle. So, alright. So he's going to lift, take his command center over to the natural. And this Overlord is going to see it. But that's not too big of a deal. Right, so he's already killed off these rocks. Which for the longest time I never understood how people could misclick on it. But now that I've gotten to the point where I get stressed a lot whenever I play, I misclick on those things all the fucking time. And it is so annoying, like, because that's a waste of an entire volley. Like, if you've got Immortal Stalkers fighting roaches, that one volley is like 4 roaches, 5 roaches that live because you hit those stupid plates instead. So killing those off is always a decent thing, but I mean there's also the chance that your opponent misclicks on them, which is always nice. Yeah. Yeah. And like, but when you are, it's always because you're retreating, and like, I don't know, it's very rare that I do it, but when I do it, man, I get so mad. And I remember one time, I was doing like, the best blink micro of my life, and then I blinked back, and attacked the one stalker that didn't blink instead of moving towards them. And the dude stopped what he was doing just to type LOL, and that put me on tilt harder than actually doing it. It was the fact that he acknowledged it while I was playing. And I was like, I hate you so much right now. He was like, LOL, saw that. I was like, yeah, I saw it too. And we also have a 3rd command center already done for Slasher that I missed. And the creep spread for Mephisto is a lot better this game than it was last game. Because last game, it was essentially not there at all. Like, he had maybe 1 or 2 creep tumors down. Yeah, that is true. He did lose a ton of queens last game to even try and do that early. So we have double engineering bay. So we do know that, well, I hope he's going bio if he's getting double engineering bay, but off the back of that we do know off the back of the double engineering bay we do know that bio is coming up out of Slasher. His factory's coming down. I mean, sometimes it works, you know. Sometimes it works. I mean, I think Innovation did some pretty cool bio-tank stuff, but that's not even biomech. Yeah. And, I think Flash has a couple of weird styles like that. And I think my favorite thing that Flash has done, though, is that was showing people that stupid-ass tank drop. Oh my god. That tank location is so strong. It's not even... Yes. And the Lings actually make it into the main. Oh my god, more Lings are getting into the main. What is the AP? Okay, he's got APM, he's doing stuff. I just don't know what. He's killed 20 workers. 20. Oh, and he raised the depot SCVs! No! Oh my god. Fucking rip. He kills every single SCV in the main, killing 27 total. My god. And there's still a Ling over there being annoying hitting the refinery. Oh my god. And then there's that one hero Marine blocking the rest of the Marines from being able to hit anything. Oh, that's gonna hurt. The good thing he's oh, Slasher, stop! He's attacking his own bunker! Slasher, stop! Oh, MMA, come on now. In one of the first MLGs for Heart of the Swarm, MMA versus Idra, he killed his own command center because whenever he sieged up his tanks, he A-clicked the orbital, and he didn't look back at it until it was already dead. That was one of the games that Idra had his famous GG timings in. Oh man, those banelings are gonna get cancelled. Nope, nope. He doesn't take the fight. Alright, well he's pulling back now. Life is good here for our Terran player for now. I'm sure he would love to have that bunker back. Oh no! The banelings weren't going for... Rip. Alright, so 34 dead workers. But you know, the power of meal... Oh my god! You had one job! Man, he's stimming the hell out of this army though. Some mutas are finally out for Mephisto. I think this is the first time he's gone far enough in the game to get mutas. Yeah, but I think he needs to be careful, because if he doesn't have any banelings for this attack, his natural is going to be under fire really shortly. Alright, let's see. There are 11 mutas. Let's see what they can get done here. He loses one for free. Does he lose the other one? No, he doesn't. Alright, so the Marines are pushing onto the creep now. So he should know where he's going to get attacked from. Oh my god. He's down to 5. He's down to 5 from 12. He's already lost 7 mutas. He's in trouble here. Like, these baneling hits are going to have to be amazing. No, don't attack down the ramp. Okay, shit. Baneling's pretty good. Oh my god, those hits. Those hits. Those hits. Sure, he wished he could have more. So now I like Mephisto's position a bit more than earlier. I didn't really feel like anybody was ahead, but now I feel like Mephisto's definitely ahead. Although I kind of don't like how he's just move commanding a lot. Like, he's losing more banelings just because he's got him on move command. He's killing more SCVs, but I mean, it's a Terran on 3 bases with 3 orbitals, you know. Heals are pretty good. Well, that's true. The Marines are going to pull the aggro from the SCVs anyhow. Game is so hard. Alright, so we have the Zerg player. Oh man, those Marines. He's not splitting. Oh, he took a huge hit. That might have been too big. Let's see. Please. Make it stop. Oh my god. Honestly, I don't think throwing all those banelings away for those workers was worth it, though. 3-3 is about halfway done. Oh my god, but he's got so many lings reinforcing. That might actually be enough. Take a look at the upgrades here. He's got 2-2 lings. Does he have he actually does have a... He doesn't have a hive, though, so he can't get 3-3 anytime soon. So he will be in an upgrade deficit pretty soon. Yeah, he might just take too much damage here. think, if anything, he should just keep trying to crack the main. If those banelings ever get to the front, he should make it in. Every time. And he hasn't made any mines. That's the one thing that I think should have been changed. Like, I think mines would have made this game just so much different. Okay, these mules kind of called down to their death. They are getting quite a bit hauled in, though, actually. They got a few trips before they were murdered. Slasher down to 60 supply. He's in a lot of trouble now. I think Mephisto really needs to get his hive up so he can, you know... I'm not view botting, I'm Sawyer. All 9 of my viewers are legit. So this mute account, however, is not so afraid of some turrets. And if I was him, I would just focus on the orbital. He is chasing down... Oh my god, so many lings, but no banelings. Oh, never mind. I lied. They're banelings. And they are angry. And that's gonna be game. GG. Ouch. I wasn't aware that I had a sister. Every time. You learn something new every day. So that means he'll be my first subscriber when I get the subscriber button, right? Caparino. Well, that depends. Do you play Zerg? If you play Zerg, you probably will fuck me up. I fucking suck against Zerg. I know I have 100 Hey, whoa now. I need to correct you, sir. I have 101 followers. No.
And his name is John C.
Navek 391 disagrees with you and followed me, so eat it. That's lucky number 13.
And his name is John C.
Con, thank you for the follow. Hope you guys are having fun. Oh shit. Yeah, the dude's spamming me invites too. every time. All right. Alright, so the third and final game of the series comes down to this. Alright. Spawning in the top left-hand side, we have our Teal Terran Slasher. Losing the last game due to some critical failure depot lifts. And in the bottom right side, we have the Orange Zerg Mephisto. Winning with some excellently executed run-bys. And I'm going to let you be the observer of this game, Siegfried. Yep. The responsibilities. Alright. So we're looking around here. And I wouldn't be too surprised if Mephisto didn't do something cheesy. To be honest with you. Yeah. I don't think we'll see Slasher go for another CC first, though. Or, well, maybe he will. Oh, JK. Just to fucking troll me. Every time. He went back and played tag with the, he tagged the mineral patch and then went back out. Yep. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure they'll find time to squeeze it in there, though. Yeah, Reaper in the command center. Not really sure that any aggression's really going to come out of this game. Yeah. One thing I really want to see him do is some drop play. Like, I haven't seen anything other than parade pushing out of him. Yeah, I agree. So, looks like it's gonna be pretty standard and boring in the beginning. Yeah. So with this 3cc opening, what do you think the Zerg could do to punish it? Yeah. Yeah, we will see what ends up coming of this. I don't know, I don't really know what he's gonna do, honestly, like, not doing a whole lot. Yeah. He might do some sort of push with it. Yeah. This move out could actually do a little bit of damage here too. The Roach Warren's just now finishing, and the Baneling Nest won't be ready for this. Or the main things I'm looking at here. Yeah, it's possible. But it's not going to be an easy hold, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Having those tanks not siege... Okay, that was a good save there, but not having those tanks sieged up was a mistake. Yeah. We'll see what he can do with it. Yeah. Possible. Like, I don't know if he'll be able to defend... If he tries to come out and defend this, then I don't know. I think that could be a good idea, but then again, I also don't know what kind of... Well, there's going to be a tank behind this, so probably not. Probably not a good idea. Yeah. And again, though, there could be those awkward moments where you get in there as the tank is coming across the map or something, and you pick off the tank, and then they're kind of stuck without anything to defend their base with. Unfortunately, that was not the case. This time it's going to be stronger since he didn't really use any units killing off those roaches. Yeah. Yeah. I think that just kind of shows you how bad Mephisto's macro kind of slipped here. The fact that he has to put down 2 macro hatches is kind of rough. And once he kills off that first spine, he can move the tank in the back a little bit closer to the front, like he's doing now. You just kind of have to be careful though, because if he blocks off the ramp with it or something, it'll be really hard for his army to take a fight there. But these spine crawlers are pretty much just going to get picked down. Once he gets that one to the top, he can actually move his tank a little bit. Yeah. No. Oh, the banelings. Oh, the banelings. Okay. Yeah. And after losing that, I think it's just kind of over with. And there it is, GG. And that will conclude today's set of show matches. I will start working on the VODs. I want to thank Siegfried for coming in and casting with me, even though I don't think you guys could actually hear him, unfortunately. And I want to thank everyone who came by and played, watched everything. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I'm going to try and do it more often. Hopefully I can have a little bit of a bigger turnout as far as player pool, so I don't have to go like player to player asking, hey, you wanna play a show match? And they're like, who the hell are you? It's like, well, I don't know. But everything went pretty well this time, so I'm hopeful. And I think from now on things should go pretty well as far as that goes. Looking to see if any of our teammates are streaming. I don't think they are though. What about you, Siegfried? You gonna stream? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anybody from our team playing right now. So, since there's no one on, let's see, I'll find somebody. I know I will. Just don't know any of these people. None of their names look familiar. Actually, here we go. Alright, again, I want to thank everyone for watching. And now I'm going to host Neeb.